Basically, the rest of the story is that he was captured, they gave him medical assistance, they showed me a video of the condition he arrived in, I have it, but YouTube doesn't like that kind of thing, so there's nothing special about it. I know that he received help, and yesterday the doctors told you some news.
That my feet will be amputated.
Yes, there will be amputation of feet. For what reason? Why? The great question is, why? Or if you want, I'll tell you if you don't want to tell me. And you'll tell me whether I'm telling the truth or not. Our video will come out like this without any cutting or editing. In fact, when he fought there, as I understand it, for 5 days you ran around the street, well, when there was a dugout, an attack, when you lay around for 2 days, how many days in total did you spend outside? Before captivity.
Before captivity, somewhere even less than 2 days.
Well, that is, you lay on the field for 2 days and 2 days before. Well, you told me how you came, waited, then the attack, hang out there all day and night. That is, he was on the street for 4 days, right?
Yes.
Yes, he got third-degree frostbite. I already figured this out for myself, because I was interested in how this happens. And at the moment when he was already in the hospital, let's call it that, when they pulled him away from the front, provided assistance, bandaged him there, he is now bandaged there, his arms also did not move, right?
Yes.
Hands now are like...
Right now...
His hands are working now.
Yes.
Well, that is, when he arrived, he had such a thing. Bandaged dark... Well, not black, but dark, because it's frostbite. The limbs turn black. And what happened is what happens to all Russians, I emphasize, to all Russians. He basically couldn't go to the toilet normally for a week and a half or 2 weeks. Right?
Yes.
He entered, didn't say anything, all thought he had access to doctors. How long? 24/7, right? He entered until... It turns out I don't know when this conversation will come out, but for example, today is Friday. On Wednesday he had a temperature, how much?
Rose to 40.
Yes, his temperature was 40 and half. At night the surgeons worked on him, cleaned the wounds. And all this happened only because for 2 weeks he didn't say that he couldn't go to the toilet. He had inflammatory process, he had it all bandaged, plus he had access to... Well, he was prescribed treatment, but he ignored it. Why do I say all Russians? Because you are all silent, you are always silent. Your king is an asshole, you're silent when you feel bad. You're silent, it will resolve itself. Well, your medical system is a total disaster. Basically, every second person has no teeth. But in short, in his case, we have today, they will perform an operation on him. Amputate his feet. He will receive another 3 million, right?
Yes.
In total, he will have 6 million minus 1.2 million for Grey Granta or Kalina, Lada Kalina or Lada Granta.
Lada.
I don't understand the types and varieties of shit. Well, in short, why didn't you buy some foreign car?
I don't know which one on myself.
Well, 1.2 million is $50,000. For $50,000 you can buy a normal car.
That's my first car.
They bought a Zhiguli. They'll fix up the apartment, but there won't be any fit. What of what I said was untrue, or where did I lie?
Nowhere.
Why didn't you tell the doctors?
I thought it was because of nerves. Well, the fact that I'm still here makes me nervous, and just because of nerves.
Just because of nerves? There are quite many like him. Slavish Russia does not need the wounded. The coordination headquarters has tried to transfer the wounded more than once. By the way, you also know this. I was there. I was filming the military called they invited me. There are these videos, but I'm forbidden to publish it. How they handed over the amputees, how Russia did not take them. There are prisoners who die because their country does not take them. Also, according to the Geneva Convention, prisoners of war, how should they be treated? Transferred to another state regardless of rank or position, because this is a tough guy. He needs to be given away so that the country to which this person belongs can provide treatment. Therefore, wives of mobilized men, relatives, if you know or have seen a video that your husband is in captivity and he has an injury, wound or amputee, demand for your military leaders that they be taken away. The wound itself will not heal. If you have frostbite and you received help and then your body tells you that it could not go to the toilet, this is a signal from the body. We understand this. He has a fever, this is a sign from the body. He didn't talk about it, I asked later. He told his neighbor about it, right?
Yes.
Who's no longer here because he was exchanged. But he didn't tell anyone else. Moreover, I know that medicine is available to him 24/7. Our people in captivity have no access to medicine. He has antibiotics now, all this, but he endured it. It will go away on its own. It's like if you lose a tooth, a new one will grow. And this is your whole slavish Russia, because you can't say anything normally. It hurts, it will go away on its own. A shitty Tsar? Well, it will be good someday. We are getting up from our knees, and this is all bullshit. Yes, he will definitely have an amputation, but if Russia took him, they would take him to some fashionable medical institute in Moscow. He knows this because he talked to the doctors. They would have saved his limbs, right? Plus, he kept quiet, plus Russia doesn't take back its own. Now you'll be disabled. What's that like at 22? I know that he found out this news yesterday evening. I understand that this is probably a stupid question and it's more of a monologue, because he has nothing to say. How did you sleep? What thoughts do you have?
Thoughts weren't very good, because without legs I won't be able to walk, run. The fact that I can remain such a burden to my parents is also somehow not very...
I can show you what kind of prosthetics they make for you. If we make modern prostheses, the whole world helps, and our fighters receive prostheses both in Europe and in the States. The entire civilized world helps with prosthetics, robotics one, and all sorts. Plus ours have started making it. I can show you a video of the prosthetics that are given to your participants, the small heroes. But I think will only make your morals worse. That is, there is real trash in his head, because now he has 2 legs. I'll show you. I'll take pictures. What I will film so that is synchronous, I will film it now in short, and the critic will insert it into the video. Yes, this is how the video will be inserted. Well, he has legs in short. Everything is clear, in sleepers. They are bandaged. But he won't have them. What did you give your legs, your feet for?
I don't know myself.
Let's think about it. If you want to smoke, smoke. I think the doctors say beg your pardon. Well, in short, then I think you won't smoke after the operation. Come on, you'll smoke, then I'll. What did you give your limbs for? Will give.
Don't even know.
Well, for what ideas? For what thoughts?
That I might be discharged.
No, I'm not talking about that. There is you, yes, a person. As of now, you have legs, arms, but in an hour you will have no feet. You fought for something. Is this idea and goal worth your feet and disability at 22 years old?
No.
So what did you fight for?
In general, I fought for my family, for my country.
Come on. Remind me again where you are from.
Vladimir region.
Vladimir region. How far is it from the Vladimir region to Ukraine?
About 14-15 hours.
How did Ukraine treat in your Vladimir region? Your family personally?
No way.
You say that you fought for your family.
Well, the fact that if things get bad in the near future, the Ukrainian armed forces soldiers can also move to us.
Holy shit.
Well, if only things were even worse.
Is everything okay now?
Now, yes, everything is fine.
This is the perfect soldier for a Tsar. Because he's stupid, and it's not an insult. Well, it's just stupidly ideal meat. Not thinking, not understanding, not aware of the situation. What is your education?
Secondary professional.
What kind of professional are you? In what direction?
I don't even know myself.
What is your specialty?
Metal working machine operator.
The perfect soldier. What is the population of your country?
I don't even know approximately.
Well, roughly speaking, how much do you think the population of your country is?
Maybe 6-7 billion.
6-7 billion?
Well, that's what I think.
Well, I get it, 6-7 billion, okay. Critic, so here at the beginning, there at the end. TikTok, everyone will have 200,000 subscribers. We will have 13 views on TikTok. 6-7 billion. And the population of Ukraine?
Well, I think so too.
6-7 billion.
Well, maybe a little less.
3 billion. Half. Okay? Have you ever seen the map of your country?
Yes, I saw it.
And my country, which you're capturing?
I saw it too.
And what about the sizes?
That Russia is bigger.
Much more or
No, not much.
not much more? This is just, in short, the perfect dude. What is your last name? Okay, well, she hasn't answered yet, but I'll show you what avatar she's looking at. Look. This is your country. There's some red crap here. And critic, I'm sorry. This is our country. Imagine this is our country. This is you. Here you are. Here we are. I always like this reaction in short. Or do you not believe what I am showing you?
No, I'm believing.
How does it feel?
In general, at first I thought that your country would be larger.
Your country 33 times larger. Here is one cigarette, and 33 times means 33 cigarettes here. Somewhere around here, only God knows where your area is. How could we attack you? Do you have a physical idea of how this should happen technically? Here we are, a small country, small. Independent. Could have attacked this healthy piece of crap. Tell me how this can be done.
As I say, if everything were said,
How said? Tell me this sad hypothesis. What needs to happen for this small country to attack this big one, which still has nuclear weapons?
I myself don't even know.
Do you understand that you were deceived? Your television, which told you that if you would not attack us, then we would attack you. What are you thinking now?
The fact that we watch a lot of TV.
Holy shit. Well, 6 billion is also a fine story in short. So, should I tell you for the prevention the entire globe population? Well, or let's go ahead and try to guess.
Actually, I don't even know. I really can't guess.
Come on.
No, I can't even guess.
Well, come on, by the way, I haven't looked there for a long time. Maybe the population of the Earth. How many?
7,888 billion.
7,888 billion. I'll write a number now. Can you name it? I don't know, just a random number. Name this number. 7 digits.
2,346,055.
Great. No, everything is correct. I just saw that you didn't know the number. Yeah, the population of the Earth is less than 8 billion. You say that in slavish Russia there are 6. There are 140 million people like you in your country. 140 million. In our country, at the time when you attacked, there were about 40 million. We have 3.5 times fewer people. Physically people. At the time of the attack, your army was 6 times larger than our army in numbers. How could we attack you? By the way, the number of tanks and all this crap you have is very interesting. What was your commander's name? Battalion commander.
Combat. Carp, his call sign. Carp.
How? Karp? And his name? Well, last name, first name.
Well, I don't know the last name. I know that he's Dima.
My last name is also Karpenko, but not Dima Zolkin.
Carp is his call sign.
I understand. Karp, in short, you're a hands-on man. Did you have a ton of buses?
I don't know. I've seen about 3-4 of it.
Tell me, Karp, there are the military police. His statement is being considered. Well, you can also make a statement. You're making a statement against your battalion commander, aren't you? Let's make an oral statement to the military prosecutor's office now. I can do it for you. Well, so that he would be arrested and imprisoned. Do you want it?
No.
What do you mean, no? Well, this is an official statement. I represent the interests of a prisoner of war. I am reporting the battalion commander with the call sign Carp for not taking care of the personnel, sending them on buses instead of armored personnel carriers. Official statement. You give me permission to make such a statement. Let them put him in jail. Or not. Holy shit. And then you say, what's wrong with your nerves? The new ashtray, by the way. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? What
Hello.
is your name?
Hello.
Hello?
How are you?
We're fine.
It's good if it's normal. Do you know who I am?
Yes, I know. I have a
Alright.
rug idea.
Who am I?
Correspondent or journalist?
Let's call it correspondent because for some reason you call everyone a correspondent. What am I doing?
Well, I don't know. Tell me.
In short, my name is Dmitry. I am a journalist from Ukraine. Your son is in captivity. Are you aware?
Yes, I was told.
You were told. Fine. If you want to talk to him, I need your consent to record and publish this conversation.
Recording and publishing. Do you agree?
Why post all this on YouTube? That's another question, and I'm asking another question. If you want, I'll ask again. If you want to talk to your son, I need permission to record and publish this conversation. Permission from both of you because there are two of you in the frame.
Fine.
Mother,
I agree.
stop, look at me. You don't say where you are and you don't say who you are being held captive with. Did you hear? I won't hold the phone for you yet. Take the phone. I won't hold it.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hello, son.
Hello, son. How is your health?
Normal. Good.
Not injured?
Not injured.
Can I talk?
You have to talk about it.
I have a wound in my lower back. Lacerations. Shrapnel.
Shrapnel?
They cured me of everything.
Did you receive medical assistance?
Did you receive medical assistance?
Yes, medical assistance was provided. And the fact that I also have frostbite on my feet. My feet. Yes.
Frostbite.
Can you walk?
Can you walk?
I can walk, but I don't feel it, if it is not my own feet.
Not your own feet.
I don't feel it at all. This very feet.
Yeah. I see. Lord help us. Ah. I see. Your feet have seriously frostbitten, right, son?
Yes. At the beginning it was purple. Then it gradually turned black. Well, that's it. It is probably already dying out. And
It's clear.
and soon there will be.
Go ahead, of course. There are only two things you don't see. Everything else I think they have to know.
And so I will receive an amputation of my feet.
Uh-huh.
Right. The most important thing is that I'm
Understand.
alive.
The most important thing is that you are alive, yes? Alive, everything is fine.
After amputation, perhaps prosthesis. I will have it later.
It's clear.
Okay, everything is good. Fine.
How do they treat you, son?
Normal. Positive.
Tell me why are having an amputation today? Who is to blame for
As
this?
he said, a frostbite.
In amputation.
Frostbite.
No, that's clear, frostbite. I want him to tell you why there will be an amputation. What caused the amputation?
Reason for the amputation, the fact that my leg will be amputated, is only my own fault. I neglect my illness. Didn't talk about it from the start.
Didn't say anything at the beginning. You could probably say that your legs, they probably would have provided you with some kind of help somehow.
They would have provided.
If he hadn't received help, his hands would have been cut off. Am I right?
Yes.
Because he had frostbite on his hands and feet. And why was there frostbite? Because he lay in the field for 2 days. His own people didn't take him.
So can you show me your hands?
Yes. Yes. Here it is.
Are your hands okay? Does it work?
No, my hands are
Normally.
fine.
He should thank our doctors for saving his hands. And the legs are exclusively his.
It's clear.
Can I ask a question? Did you remember the God there? Thanks God. But for what reason do you say thank God?
Yes.
For what? For Lada Granta?
Because we prayed and that our son is alive.
The most important thing is that he is alive.
How is the car?
Which one?
Lada Granta in gray color.
It runs.
It runs. You will drive your son. When did you find out he was in captivity?
Today?
So it was when the message came.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh. And the fact that he's been here for 2 weeks already, haven't you tried to find out what's wrong with him?
We've tried everything.
And what do they tell you there?
Nobody could tell us anything.
What did his commander say? Where is your son?
We don't even know the commander, where he's or where he's located. We don't know. We don't know the things at all. We don't know the things.
Remember them. You will remember this moment, dude, for the rest of your life. Your parents just tell you that they don't give a shit about you. Live with it.
We don't.
We don't. We're fine.
I'm telling you, everything is fine, the car is running, you have not been in contact with your son for 2 weeks. Live with that, man. That's it, finish it. I have no questions. You see everything by yourself, you understand everything. Russians. I'm addressing all of you. He is a classic representative for your under race. He feels bad. He couldn't go to the toilet for 2 weeks, and he remained silent. You have been getting up from your knees for 30 years already. You feel bad. You have no gas, you have no rods, you don't have anything, and you remain silent. This is a death sentence for your damn country. Hear me, Russians.